Bonsai Runner, what up, what up? Good morning, Zionic, good morning, guys, good morning, good morning. Mark Dog, good morning. I gotta do a relatively quick one today. I'm gonna pop off here around 9:30 so I can go shower and get cleaned up and get on the road with the wifey. Get on over there to the doctor. Get this baby checked out. New World Muscle Keith, what up, man? Today is 90s tournament. Oh shit, I love the 90s, the best. That's the best decade. I'm ready for it. Let's get into it because I need to blow through this cardio. Foo Fighters or REM? That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. That song was so popular when I was in high school, not gonna lie. When I was a youngster, that was the big one back in the day. Maybe that was even grade school, actually. But I'm going Foo Fighters. I'm going Foo Fighters on this one. Weezer or Pantera? Not even close. Pantera. Although Weezer did have some jams. Love my Pantera. STP or Smash Mouth? STP all day. All day. Flies in the Vaseline we are. Definitely STP. Alice in Chains or Green Day? Alice in Chains all day, baby. Love Alice in Chains. Love Alice in Chains. Love, love, love Alice in Chains. U2 or Counting Crows? Man, U2, people love U2. People love U2. They're like, considered one of the greatest rock bands of all time. They're not for me. They're not for me, so I'm going with Mr. Jones and Counting Crows on this one. I'm sorry if I'm offending people on this. That's where I'm going. Mr. Jones and me. My buddy went and saw U2 in the Sphere out there in Vegas. He said it was amazing. Said it was incredible. I feel like anything in the Sphere is going to be awesome, though, But hey, if you love U2, I'm sure the experience was great. By the way, guys, I watched another episode of Lioness last night. Really into it. Lots of action. Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff. Friday we have Yellow Jackets coming back. I'm looking forward to that. What are you doing for Valentine's Day? Watching Yellow Jackets? So really hoping that this amniotic fluid is up, man. She's been pounding water, drinking electrolyte drinks. We'll see. We will see. Feel good about it. Let's see what else we got going on in here. Enjoying my Apple Watch. It's quiet in here today. Uh-oh. That's no good. That's no good. Oh, you're starting the new Dexter this weekend, New World Muscle. Very good, very good. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it. Only one more episode. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to it. You know what we've been doing, Keith? It's actually been very nice. What we've been doing is sleeping in a little bit on Sunday, which for me is like, 8 o'clock is really late. So what we've been doing is sleeping in, making a little coffee, and relaxing in the bed, sipping some coffee, watching the new Dexter episodes. Then after that, go make breakfast, whatever, do our thing. Blunt Slug, good morning. Edmund, good morning, good morning. So guys, if you have questions, if you have anything to say, shout it out, get it out, because I have to do a quicker one today. Can't do an hour today, can't even do 45 minutes. I got to get out of here and get over to a doctor's appointment with Marissa. I got to shave a little bit. Got to take a shower. Got to be there for support. Can't miss the doctor's appointments. Can't miss the doctor's appointments. That is a good Sunday. Thank you, Keith. So let's see what else is going on. We got a lot of people. What else is going on in pop culture and in the media? We have people, everyone's talking about Elon Musk's son. Elon Musk's son is all over the news today. Which I'm more interested in Elon Musk's son than I am in Kendrick Lamar, to be honest with you. Pantera or Hatebreed, man, why'd you have to put those two together? Why'd you have to put those two together? I'm going Pantera. But Hatebreed, I would have had Hatebreed really going far in this bracket if they didn't meet up with Pantera. Nirvana or Oasis? Nirvana. But listen, everybody loved Wonderwall. I know everybody loved Wonderwall back in the day. You're my Wonderwall. The girls all loved it, but definitely Nirvana. Red Devil, good morning. Good morning, guys. Cardio Q&A. I have to do a faster one today. I apologize, but I would like to get to the doctor's appointment with my wife for the baby on time. Good morning, Crystal Charms, good morning, welcome. What did I give Jason for his birthday? Well, I am in a position where I know people, let's put it like that, because you never know who is watching, that gave him a lot of nutritional supplements, which he absolutely does not deserve. Nathan, good morning. It was good. He was pacing around the entire time. I kept on telling him, bro, sit down, relax. Why are you pacing around so much? You in a rush to get out of here? Also, he was not getting any of my jokes. They're all going over his head like normal. Fortunately, there was a couple other people there to pick up his jokes. He kept on saying how good he looks for 40, and I was like, you do not look a day over 39. And he was like, I know. He wasn't getting it. Because it actually doesn't turn 40 until the 22nd. I love you too, Crystal. Thank you. I love you right back. Are me and wifey doing anything special on Valentine's Day? We're going to cook. We're deciding today what we're going to cook for each other. We're going to cook some sort of special fancy feast. That's what we like to do. We assign each other jobs, put on some music, and get really into it. But we haven't picked yet. Better to do that than go out to dinner on Valentine's Day where it's going to be a bunch of crazy people. How old is Jason's grandmother? I believe she's 92 years old. Pearl Jam or the Cranberries, funny that they ended up together in that bracket. Definitely Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam should be cruising close to the end in this one. Do I know anything about GSK 2881078? Sounds like a SARM. No, I am not familiar with it, but I'll read up on it if it's something I should look into. Jeff, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Smashing Pumpkins or Limp Bizkit? Man, I don't know. I really was a big Smashing Pumpkins fan. When I was like 9th grade, Zero was a great song. Bullet Over Butterfly Wings was a great song. Man, I don't know. I think I gotta go Smashing Pumpkins. I think now, later in life, I like Limp Bizkit more just because some of their songs are funny and catchy. Keep on rolling. What? But I'm going Smashing Pumpkins. You're welcome, Crystal. Red Hot Chili Peppers or Korn? For me, Korn. Korn is near and dear to me. Red Devil, I believe that she is. He is not in the condo anymore. Jason got the boot out of the condo, and he's living with Mama. Mama Genova texted me yesterday and do not post any pictures with Jason, please. I said, yes, ma'am. I'll look into it, Nathan. You know, GW50516 or Carterine. I've used that one plenty of times, and I like it a lot. So I like Carterine a lot. Haven't used it in a long time, but it's great for cardio, improving performance in the gym. Pearl Jam or the Cranberries? Pearl Jam, definitely. Rage Against the Machine or Foo Fighters? I'm going Rage. Definitely going Rage. Love Rage Against the Machine. Feel blessed that I got to see them in concert while they were still together a couple times. I actually saw Rage Against the Machine with Wu-Tang Clan in concert. Talk about an awesome concert. Woo! What else we got going on? So we got Elon Musk's son said, shut the fuck up to the president, apparently. Excuse my language. Usual pre and post-workout meals. Griff, I don't eat anything pre and post-workout. I do it all. I do all of this in my fast. So it's not necessarily something that I would recommend to everybody. But I eat all of my calories between about 2 and 10 p.m. And then I go to the gym, 6 o'clock in the morning, train hard, come here, do this, and then I just stay in this deficit, which in theory is not ideal for building muscle. Now, when I was really hitting it hard and I was trying to be as big and monstrous as possible, typically what I would eat pre-workout was something very easy to digest on the protein and carbohydrate side of things. And for me, what I found was really effective was I would eat fish and rice because I can just shovel it in. Chicken seems to sit in my stomach a little more. So I'd eat 8-10 ounces of fish, and depending on where I was at in prep, a cup, 2 cups even, rice, let that digest 30-45 minutes and then go and kill it. Post-workout though, I had a very, very specific post-workout shake that I always did. 2 scoops of whey and anywhere from 2 to 4 scoops of carbolin. And depending on where I was at in my prep, I'd put in 20 grams of glutamine, 5 grams of creatine, whatever. That was the whole reason why I designed Formula 19 back in the day, because I was using that post-workout. I always, once I figured out what worked for me, because I'd tried all kinds of stuff, eating a meal post-workout, different shakes, Vitargo, all kinds of stuff. That was my post-workout. Pantera or STP? I'm going Pantera for sure. Keith says, I can't get a good workout without a little something to eat pre-workout. Yeah, everyone's different. This is something I really adopted more later in life. Now, I don't like feeling food in my stomach because I train at a really fast pace. And I just feel good empty. Let's see. Bolshoi Kush says, we did these comparisons millions of times, come up with something new. Bolshoi, coming out with aggression. Is tuna good? Yes, it's great. Just be careful of eating a shitload of it because you can get mercury poisoning. But it's cheap, effective, gets the job done. Tater tot, the due date was supposed to be March 17th, but it's potentially going to be much sooner than that now, which is part of the reason we're back in the doctor today. 2 reasons. 1, the baby is breached, and if he doesn't flip over in the next week, they're going to schedule a C-section at 39 weeks. Also, her amniotic fluid keeps getting low, and they are checking her basically every 48 hours on that one. And if it doesn't come up, or if it dips too low, they're going to schedule a a C-section right away. So concerning. You know, the doctor didn't seem like it was a major big deal, but she did say, listen, if this trends down, I'm going to recommend a C-section. I want to keep seeing you. So we're watching it, you know, chugging water. I have her doing some electrolytes also. Badabuco says, would like to stay in a log cabin off the grid for a week. Train, read, eat, meditate, and spend time with your family. No electronic devices. That would be amazing. You know, in some ways, prison is like that. You're just trapped in a cage, but, you know, especially if you've got somebody that you get along really well with in there, which I did. I still trained even though I had no weights. I read more than I read in my life. I made meals off of the bullshit ass food they had. A lot of time with my thoughts. Good deep conversation. The only electronics you had was your email to contact family. Red Devil says, I was known as tuna guy. There was no canned chicken in the UK. Thank you, Tater Tot. I appreciate the prayers. I actually gave myself mercury poisoning back in the day. So you got to be careful with eating a shitload of fish. I was eating a lot of fish. I was eating pounds of fish a day. So I had to go through a detox after that because of the mercury poisoning. Pantera or Beastie Boys? Definitely Pantera. Nathan High says, do you think prison is designed for people to fall again or successfully reintegrate? So sadly, it is not designed to reintegrate you. There are programs, there are literally brain control, brainwashing programs like RDAP that I did, that I benefited a lot from because of the way I apply myself, but sadly, it's honestly designed to make you feel like a piece of shit. It's designed to make you feel worthless, less than human. And I think perhaps maybe it's like the experience is so bad that you're like, please, Lord, don't ever let me go through this again. But there's nothing done in there. There's nothing done to successfully transition you into society. And they make it extremely difficult when you get out. Which is why I see a lot of people that I knew that were in there that were going to end right back up in prison. And the recidivism rate is extremely high, guys. It is extremely high. It's way higher than you would think it is. I couldn't believe it. When they told us, the program that I was in, they were like, by doing this, the people who complete this program successfully have like a 60% chance of not going back. I'm like, 60%? That's it? That's it? They're like, everybody else, it's like 75, 80% chance they're going. It's crazy. Nathan says, I know a few people who came out of prison and went right back in due to all the rules placed upon them. The crimes were all non-violent. They make it very difficult, my friend. They make it very difficult. Let's see. Badabuku says, a guy in my gym was pissed because Robbie Robinson critiqued Nick Walker's physique. But I told the guy, Robbie hit the nail on the head. Nick has an ugly physique. Listen, Robbie Robinson is one of the most aesthetically pleasing bodybuilders there have ever been. So he has every right to give his opinion on it. I don't know why anybody would be so pissed at that. Had an air Pantera twice. I noticed that. So Hatebreed is back in. Okay, all right. Hatebreed back in. That makes me happy. Hatebreed over Beastie Boys all day. I'm a big Hatebreed fan. But I think most people would pick Beastie Boys. Broken Board said, my younger brother went to jail 3 times over a woman. He recently got out and went right back to her. He's a moron. That's sad because, you know, you would think that he would learn his lesson, but the program that I was in, right, the RDAP program, you could get out of it what you want, really. In my case, and Aaron Singerman discussed this. He said that it was the worst experience he's ever had in his life, that program. And I know why, because he had a bullseye on his back the whole time. So when I went in, I had a bullseye on my back. But what I did was I just embraced it. And I just kept on accepting all of the shit. Standing me up in front of the whole community, ripping me apart, stuff that wasn't true, but I just accepted it. I didn't bother trying to correct anything. I just said, just whatever assignments they wanted me to do, whatever therapy sessions they made me do, I just kept doing it all and all and all and all. And I got through the program. But because they bombarded me with so much work, I really had no choice but to learn a lot about myself. And so I turned a very terrible experience into a positive one, because regular general population prison is totally different. It's totally different. I would have cruised through prison if I was in general population, because I learned how to move around very fast, especially staying out of the way. In the program that I was in, you couldn't stay out of the way. You got people telling on you. They're putting you in positions where they want you to rat out other people, and not doing it causes drama. So I was always getting in drama because I was trying to not make enemies in there. Also, being that I'm a natural born leader, worked against me in there. So it was a very, very difficult and stressful time. But getting through that, life is so easy now. So I benefited from it in that way. Who I have winning the Arnold Classic? Samson's going to beat everybody. Samson's going to beat everybody. I'm more interested in second place, really. Nathan says, how about all these plane crashes? It's almost like the lizard people don't want us to fly anymore. Yeah, it's very, very, very sketchy. There's a lot of sketch stuff going on. Look at all the stuff that has come out now with all the government spending. And the lefties are so crazy. It blows my mind. Can we, without getting too political today, for some reason I follow some of these leftist pages, and the way that they see situations, talking about how Elon Musk was wrong about where the 59 million in condoms went. He said that it was the wrong, or he said it was, I don't know, the wrong country or region. But the amount was still in there. So people are like, he's a liar, he's a fraud, why is he in there? But to me, it makes me wonder if any of these people have ever had to really pay a shitload of taxes before. I assume probably not. Because I've been paying a shitload of taxes my whole adult life. You want to know where's all this money going, and finding out where a lot of this government spending is going, it is disgusting. Do I think Peter North took gear? I mean, he's not a big guy. He's just in amazing shape. But maybe. I mean, he was in phenomenal shape. Okay, Keith, good seeing you. I only can stay on here for a few more minutes myself before I gotta go and get out of here for the doctor's appointment. Nirvana or Pearl Jam? Oof, I gotta go Nirvana. I wish I could have saw Nirvana in concert. Sadly, Kurt Cobain passed away too fast for me. But I've seen Pearl Jam in concert. They put on a great show. But I'm gonna still go with Nirvana though. Guys, I'm gonna crank out a few more minutes on here, and then I really gotta roll. I apologize. I don't want to make us late for this appointment. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. I'll do the full session tomorrow. Let me know if you have any more questions. Can you do a video on building muscle nutrition for 50-year-olds? Absolutely. Are we talking about 50-year-olds that are not taking testosterone? Or 50-year-olds on HRT? Nathan, he's getting there, man. He was really packing the calories in yesterday. That boy ate Mooyah burger twice yesterday. So I think it's going to happen. I honestly don't know that I've ever seen him on the scale over 200 pounds, so it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Alice in Chains or Counting Crows? Definitely Alice in Chains on that one. Mace, What You Want, or Drew Hill in my bed. Messing with my head. I forgot about Drew Hill. Good one, buddy. Drew Hill, definitely. What's the next video coming out about with the freak? We did a really good back workout focused on a lot of unilateral exercises to work out imbalances. Rage Against the Machine or Pantera. I had a feeling that that was going to be the finale. I've already been thinking about it in my head, and I'm going Pantera. I'm going Pantera. I had a feeling it was going to come down to either Pantera and Rage or Pantera and Nirvana. From the very beginning, I thought about this when we talked about 90s. And spoiler alert, I'm going Pantera all the way. The Mavericks, Dance the Night Away, or Delinquent Habits, The Delinquents. Oof. I think Dance the Night Away. Bolshoi doesn't like the 90s stuff. I will say, Bolshoi is very, you gotta be elite. You gotta be elite to keep up with Bolshoi on here. Skilo, I wish, or Zane, hey Mr. DJ, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Zane, hey Mr. DJ, let me think about that one for a minute. Hey, Mr. DJ, na 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 na. Everybody's looking to party all night. All the girls are waiting, so we can love, so we can party till the break of... Is that the right one? If that's the song, I'm going with Zane, however you say it. That's a good one. That was it. I had to think about it for a second. But listen, Skilo, that was a good video. I remember that video. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. I wish I had a rabbit and a hat with a bat and a 6'4" Impala. What happens to guys to go in like the place you were in? What happens to those people who are on medication? I heard they give Suboxone in some places. So for me, this is the last thing I'll do, and then I gotta hurry up and get out of here. For me, for a few years, I was on lorazepam, and they made me pretty much go cold turkey off of that in county jail, but they did ease the symptoms with Valium, and then I was on a very high dose of Paxil the entire time. So they don't really do Paxil in prison. That was a special order that they allowed for me, fortunately. Most people, they do, they put them on Zoloft or Wellbutrin. Everybody's on Zoloft and Wellbutrin. Guys with opiate issues can get into, I believe it's called the MAT program, where they get you on Suboxone, and a lot of the guys are on Suboxone too, and they continue that out of there. But I gotta get out of here, guys. Wish me luck at this doctor's appointment with Marissa today. I appreciate it. Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest, great one. Or We're Back at Dinosaurs. Listen, Fern Gully, I'm big Fern Gully guy. Tayo Cruz featuring Flo Rida, Hangover, good one. Or Pitbull featuring T-Pain, Hey Baby. I think I'm going with Mr. Worldwide on that one, just because I found out that he has 22 children. We talked about that. Ooh, John B. Classic white boy singing R&B. Or Jodeci, Freaking You, definitely Jodeci. That's one that's still on my playlist. Last one, Bruce Springsteen, I'm on Fire, or Billy Idol, Eyes Without a Face. Listen, I've said it before. I was Billy Idol in a past life. From head to toe, outfit, hair, voice, British accent. And I gotta go. I love you guys all very much. Prince of Egypt, definitely. Bolshoi Kush. I appreciate you guys. I'll do a full one tomorrow. God bless you guys. Have a great day. Peace out. Bye. And thank